I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. A couple days ago here in Kalamazoo we had a really strong windstorm. Now fortunately we didn't lose power, but it reminded me that if I was going to have a power outage it was going to be in March. Now it's February 22nd, which means March is about 8 days away. Just screwing the whole unit, the whole assembly out. This is a little cam. There's a rod inside this tube here. It goes up and down and cleans the port at the end. When you spin this rod, it moves that cam and runs that cleaning rod up and down through the port. Normally I would never take this off. But because there's rust in the tank, I want to open up the tank and open up the fittings, make sure I don't have any rust anywhere. It's going to cause me a problem later. That's a sad state of affairs. Yep. Rust and junk and crap caked up in there. Just as I was afraid of. What do I do now? Well, I have to put something down in there to clean the rust out. Because if I don't, this tube, it's got a little tiny hole right there in the end. And if I don't get that junk out of there, that junk is going to get up inside that little tiny hole and plug the whole thing up. With stuff like that. That little bit of rust in there. So I'm going to have to clean this up. I'm going to have to disassemble this piece, clean that up, and probably put some vinegar in this tank and clean it out too. Well, there's still Coleman fuel in this tank. It's too bad because the Coleman fuel should have kept it from it ever getting rusty. Now, we'll pour that out because it's contaminated. We'll use that to wash parts or something. Unfortunate. Okay. So I'm going to take this out in the garage and I'm going to transfer that Coleman fuel into something that I can dispose of the Coleman fuel safely, and then we'll come back. There. I'm going to fill this tank full of vinegar. And there we go. It is full of vinegar. Now I'll take this back over to the derusting station and let it sit. And we'll come back to it tomorrow. Well, whatever they used to put that $30 on is absolutely Windex proof. So we'll see if clean strip will take it off. Works in less than 15 minutes. Strongest, removes multiple layers of any finish. Liquid convenient spray on application covers quickly. Well, I'm not going to spray it on, but I am going to apply it. Because I don't want to have it all over everything, I think I'm going to do this in a container. And I'm going to put on a pair of rubber gloves because this stuff is nasty. Yep, it's gone. I'll take it up and wash it off in the sink. Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome back to the shop. We're getting ready to put the Coleman lantern back together again. I've got some of the parts cleaned up and we're going to assemble those first. Goes down into the center of the tube. Now I have to be careful because this rod is easily bent, and if it's bent it doesn't work as well. Goes down in there. That way, when the cam operates, the little pin goes in and out and cleans out that port. Thread that in. Now just clamp that up into the vise. Tighten it up. Just snug. Doesn't need to be really tight. I have a feeling there's something else needs to be cleaned. Yep. There's some stuff in there. There's the nut. There's the packing gland. Now, I should be able to turn that out. But evidently, there's a problem. Before I go forcing anything, I want to look around in there and see if there's any issues. I'm going to give it a quick test before I go tearing anything apart. I can't see any damage down inside there, and there's no loose stuff laying in there. I'm able to blow through it, and when I close the valve, let's see what happens. Nope, it's working. I'm not going to disassemble it any further than what it is. I'll put the packing nut back on it. Closed. Now when I do the assembly, I'm going to check this for leaks again. It should move freely. It shouldn't be stiff, but I also don't want to have it be rattly loose. I want to have that nut down fairly secure because that's got to compress that graphite packing in there and cause this valve to seal. Okay, now that we've done the check on that, I'll reassemble this piece. It's got that. If you guys have any questions about today's video or any of the other videos on the series, please drop a note in the comments below. You know I read them all.